All right, Shalom. For the phones, we'll go out praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai, by Hashem Harakakodash Barakatam. The honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and to all the Hakim across the globe, pushing the word truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. It's our Dianawa from the Great Millstone Camp in Chicago. One lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to get into going out on the highways and the byways to teach. All right. Every so often, these upstarts, they come out with different doctrines, man. Right, it's the same doctrine that we've heard over and over again throughout the years. But we ain't got to go out and teach, and we don't have to keep the Passover. All right, but the men of the Lord were always on the highways and the byways, all right, in the midst of the people, in the midst of the enemy, all right, prophesying, all right, of war and evil and of pestilence, all right. But even before then, the men of the Lord, the prophets, were around in the Garden of Eden. So Genesis 3 and 8. Start at 8. And they heard the voice of the Lord Yahweh walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord among the trees of the garden. All right, and the voice they heard in the garden were the prophets. Okay? They've been around since the world began. All right, and these men were always around showing people the way to Yahweh Shem Shai. Before Moses was given the commandments written down on the tablets of stone, all right, the words, the oracles of the Lord were verbal. You see? When they heard the prophets, they went to hide themselves amongst the trees by taking on a covering and the doctrine of these other nations. Okay? This Song of Solomon, 3, let's start about 3 and 1. It said, by night on my bed I sought him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. All right, and that's us looking for the truth. All right, we all had a tugging of our mind to search out the meaning of life and the truth of life, which is really searching out Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. Verse 2 says, I will rise now and go about the city in the streets, and in the broad ways I will seek him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. All right. And the men of the Lord are found throughout the cities, man. All right. We're damn near in all 50 states. I believe we may be in all 50 states, close to it. All right. We're in different countries, on different continents, speaking different languages. And all the men of the Lord who teach, they're the chief concourse. Let's get that. Chief concourse. The Proverbs 1 and 20, it says, wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? The scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. See, this is where the men of the Lord are going to be teaching and prophesying. Okay, they're going to be in the streets. The chief place of concourse, the chief place of busyness. most of the agora, which is the marketplace, okay, or any gathering of people are going to be passing by. All right, and the men of the Lord are out here doing those things, out on the highways and the byways, making themselves available and visible, not only to Esau, Edom, all right, but to our people as well. All right, there's another scripture that talks about um, okay. Jeremiah 28:8 is the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. See, the men of the Lord have always been out, all right, on the highways and the byways, all right, prophesying against the respective kingdoms, ultimately um, prophesying the downfall of America, which is Babylon, man, all right? Because this place does not have nothing good coming to it. Nothing but sedition, destruction, okay? Just back in Song of Solomon 3:3. The watchmen that go about the city found me, to whom I said, saw ye him whom my soul loveth? All right? And the men of the Lord, the majority of us woke up by internet, but some of us woke up by by seeing the men of the Lord on the highways and the byways, man. All right? The watchmen, the ones that hold the keys, okay, of the words of Yahweh Shemiah Messiah, the secrets. Okay, those are the ones that are out there sighing and crying. All right, setting up an example and a standard of Yahweh Shemiah Messiah. For it was about a little that I passed from them, but I found him whom my soul loveth. I held him and I would not let him go until I brought him to my mother's house, into the chamber of her that conceived me. All right, and that's Yahweh Shai, to the truth, man. All right. You see, we hold on to the truth. We hold on to the Lord, to the love of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. All right. Mm. There's Song of Solomon 5:7 says, the watchmen that went about the city found me. They smote me. They wounded me. The keepers of the walls took away my veil from me. All right. It should have talked about that the righteous smite me should be a precious oil. All right. And we have um, uh, 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 we are hitting them with putting the oil of these scriptures of the truth upon them, man. All right. You see, Ezekiel talked about we were bones without no skin, but now we're having these dry bones are living. The Lord put the sinews and the coverings back on us. Now we know who we are. The veil is taken off of us. We're no longer calling ourselves by our slave names, but we're calling ourselves by the names of the tribes of Israel, which consists of the Native Americans, the Latinos, and the so-called Negroes, man. All right, the men of the Lord are very important to the waking up of the elect. All right, from them being out on the highways and the byways. All right. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let's get Let me see. Is it Luke 10 and 1? In Luke 10 and 1, it says, after these things, the Lord appointed others, the other 70 also, and sent them 2 and 2 before his face into every city and place where he himself would come. All right, so Yahweh Shai sent out his men 2 by 2 into every city to do what? To prepare the way for him. All right, it's just as we are doing now. All right, Yahweh Shai sent his men on the highways and byways. All right, to usher in the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. So therefore said he unto them, the harvest truly is great, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore of the Lord of the harvest that will send forth laborers into his harvest. All right, and the Lord needs all. We need workers. You see, the men of the Lord are going to be out there in the highways and the byways doing this work, man. All right, because there's much work to do. All right. Let's see. Isaiah 30 and 20 says, though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, man. All right, you have seen your teachers, all right, hazarding their lives, jeopardizing their freedom, sacrificing their livelihood. Oh, this is our livelihood, but their worldly livelihood, so their job and their family, all right, to go on the highways and the byways and to teach. All right, there's something to be said, all right, when you got your actual hands on the plow and boots on the ground, man. All right, the teachers of Yahweh Shai are going to be visible. They're going to be accessible. All right, they're going to be having their boots on the ground and their hands on the plow. All right. So with that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shai. Don't want to see apostles any other great millstone. Till next time, Shalom and a Bible ball.